While Nets fans aren't going to forget Kevin Durant anytime soon, Mikal Bridges did his best to create his own memories Wednesday by scoring a career-high 45 points, taking over a close game in the fourth quarter. The game was actually a very important one for both the Nets and the Heat, who entered the evening as the 5th and 6th seeds in the East respectively, with only a game and a half of difference in the standings. The Nets pulled out the huge win. The fourth quarter began as a close game, but then an 8-0 Mikal Bridges run at the midpoint not only gave him a career high in points, but it also handed the Nets a 9-point lead, their largest lead up to that point. Bridges ended up scoring 15 straight at one point. Simply put, Bridges put the team on his back. With the win, the Brooklyn Nets now sit 34-24, 5th in the Eastern Conference standings, with a 9-day layoff heading into the All-Star break. If the playoffs began today, the Nets would face the Cavaliers in the first round. The Nets are now 2-2 without Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. What's going on, everyone? It's Luca here, back with another video. In this one, I'm going to be talking about the new look Brooklyn Nets and why they are building something amazing right now. If you guys can do me a solid favor, hit a like on the video. It does help it a ton. Please subscribe to the channel if you are new and help me hit 30K on this channel. If you're looking for more Nets and NBA content, this is your place. Now, the stars might be gone, but the Brooklyn Nets future is looking bright. While the Nets enter a new chapter after trading Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the Nets have some new solid players to look forward to. In addition to acquiring Bridges, the Nets also acquired Cameron Johnson in the Durant deal and added Spencer Dinwiddie and Dorian Finney-Smith in the Kyrie Irving trade to Dallas. Even though the Nets championship odds have greatly decreased, this team has become increasingly more likable and deeper. I mean, don't sleep on this current Nets roster. There's plenty of talent on it, and I think they managed to get great returns for both Kyrie and KD, who didn't want to be here long term anyway. And the biggest piece of them all that the Brooklyn Nets were able to snag was Suns fan favorite and now Brooklyn Nets fan favorite, Mikal Bridges. It's hard not to like this guy with how he plays. He's already become one of the most likable players on this Nets team. Mikal Bridges restores a lot of the hope that was lost and also gives this franchise a strong building block as it tries to avoid a complete teardown. Mikal Bridges is the perfect type of player the Nets can now build around. And I'm so happy for Bridges because for as great of a player as he is, he would have never hit his true potential on a Suns team that was already crowded with guys like Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, and even Chris Paul. Now, Mikal Bridges has the opportunity to take the keys to the car and lead this franchise in the coming years. And so far, in the very small sample size that we've seen, he looks very capable of being a future star player this franchise can lean on. Bridges was the 4th Nets player with a 45-point game this season. The others, KD, Kyrie, who are now gone, and the other fellow bright spot on this new look Nets team, Cam Thomas. Now, let's look closer at Mikal Bridges' game, who, by the way, has earned one of the best current nicknames in the league in Brooklyn Bridges. I absolutely love that nickname. This season, Bridges has taken a substantial leap in his offensive production, playing like a borderline all-star. The 26-year-old averaged 17.2 points in 56 games for the Suns prior to the trade, up from 14.2 the year before, and he was showcasing more on-ball creation than ever before. It's clear Bridges is evolving into more than just a 3-and-D player he's long been pegged as, adding a quality playmaking element to his game as he's sporting 3.5 assists per game, also a career high. Bridges offers the ability to play both shooting guard and power forward, one of the rarest combos in the game right now. By adding a reliable scoring component to his 6'7" frame, Bridges is putting himself in a position where he's likely to make several All-Star games in the near future. Now, it's clear to see the Brooklyn Nets are very high on Mikal Bridges because, according to ESPN's Zach Lowe, there was an offer for Bridges that consisted of at least 3 fully unprotected first-round selections and possibly a 4th pick with protections on it. The Nets obviously didn't take this deal. The Nets will have some big decisions to make going forward. Do they ride out this new look team, or do they leave the door open to a full-on rebuild. By leading into a full-on rebuild, the Nets could pivot off Bridges, Johnson, Claxton, Finney-Smith, and Dinwiddie, load up on future selections and young players to pair with Thomas, and wouldn't have to worry about attaching picks just to get Ben Simmons' contract off this team. Instead, they could just wait that out. And speaking of Ben Simmons, the Nets are not finding much playing time for Ben Simmons these days, and it's expected that they will gauge his trade market value again this offseason. But at this point, I don't know what you can get for Ben Simmons. It seems like nobody wants him. Before we continue on with this video, I do want to say that today's video sponsor is Manscaped. Breaking news. Manscaped is now selling beard products. That's right. They've gone from waist to face to help you replace that bulky razor with their brand new Beard Hedger Pro Kit. Manscaped help you get the golden rod of a Greek god, and now they've created the best tools for you to turn heads with a clean, perfectly groomed, and conditioned beard. Finally, tame your mane by going to manscaped.com and using my promo code LUCA3 for 20% off plus free shipping. It's never been so easy to find your signature beard look. Plus, the trimmer has a titanium-coated T-blade that is tough on hair but smooth on your face, leading to single-stroke efficiency that brings satisfaction one stroke at a time. The Pro Kit is much more than a trimmer, though. It comes with 4 dermatologist-tested formulations for your post-trim care. First, there's the Beard Shampoo and Conditioner. You need to remember all of your hair is different. Next, the kit has Manscaped Beard Oil. No one wants a guy whose beard is brittle and dry. And then cap off the kit with the Beard Balm. So get 20% off plus free shipping with my promo code LUCA3 at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping at manscaped.com using my promo code LUCA3. So the Brooklyn Nets are going to have some very important decisions to make this offseason and beyond. But for right now, this Nets team is currently riding the good vibes. Now, is this team going to win a championship? No. But is this team going to compete hard every night and make things interesting? Absolutely. This team right now reminds me of the 2018-19 Brooklyn Nets, one of the funnest teams in the league to watch. And call me crazy, but I can see the Brooklyn Nets remain as a 5th or even get that 4th seed if the Cavs fall back a bit. And if they do wind up taking on the Cavaliers in the first round of the playoffs, I can see the Brooklyn Nets pulling off the upset and winning that series. So I would actually pin this current Nets team as a team with a 2nd round ceiling. Now, if the Nets do believe in what they're building, I think this team is a very talented one. And given how they finish off this season, Joe Sign Company could further invest in this group rather than completely blow it up. Believe it or not, the Brooklyn Nets are in a much better position today than they were just a few short weeks ago. Now, I'm not talking about talent and their championship odds, but I'm talking about how there's no more drama, no more talk of guys not wanting to be here, and overall, there's just good vibes out there on the court. As a Nets fan, you gotta be enjoying what you've seen from this team so far. What has your reaction been to this new look Nets team? What do you think their ceiling is? Should the Nets gauge a full-on rebuild or keep guys like Mikal Bridges and Nick Claxton long-term on this team? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Drop a like on the video, guys. Again, it helps it a ton. And please subscribe to the channel for more Nets and NBA content. That is it for me, as always. Thank you so much for watching. This is Lucas signing off, and I'll catch you all again in the next video.